racers. Grayson Davidson on row 9. So these guys are this morning they got a practice session and then they had a qualifying session. And Rocco had some problems during one of those sessions where his shifter had broke. And so the quality laps he got, I think, were a little bit more minimal than some of the other guys in the class. But it didn't take him long. It's a track that Rocco's never seen before. So for him to be third and not really get that many laps, it just goes to show the talent that we know he has. And he's also going to know that Dallas is not here as well. So, but I think right now it's going to free him up even more. Not that he needs to ride any more free than he does already. Last time out, Laguna Seca was one of the most dominant ones we've seen.
Yeah, so without Dallas Daniels here, that 87-point lead, we'll have to see if Rocco plays it any differently. I mean, with 26 points, we paid 25 for a race win, so Rocco would basically, if Dallas was here, have the entire race in his back pocket, which totally changes the complexity of what the overall Cup championship. That's Rocco Landers in the United Race. So that was kind of one of those almost throwaway races. But for Rocco Landers, other than that 5-point haul, that was 11th place. In the other 8 races, it's been nothing but a win and 1 second.
It's a hard decision to think of that Dallas would have made the decision to not be here had he been leading the points. I mean, it's not like he's that far back as it is. And I know they quarterly on-track development team, they've done such a good job of housing these young men and women on their team. And to have a rider running in second, I can't say that I blame them for doing what they have done, for sure. I mean, it's more or less good. You can't really give Rocco points as it is. Yeah, I mean, you can't just give him points.
So the Dallas Daniels situation, he isn't here, we know that, and it's more complex than we're talking about. There's contract involved and all that stuff. But good luck to Dallas Daniels, as now he is out of this one.
Kevin Almeida, Paul, we've seen that before. I don't think we've seen that before.
We haven't seen that before, and Kevin Almeida, who obviously has been having a great season, he hasn't been off the podium since VIR race number 2, and he's been off the podium twice so far this season. And Kevin Almeida returned his position into a race win.
This is extremely unlucky. Like, more than it even looks there in the view. This is a young man that I've seen up here working with Tyler O'Hara before, and he has got the whole shot so far. Dream start as they run down into turn 3.
Josh Cernay out front, leading the way. He's got to be doing these California rounds on the Floyds of Leadville, Kawasaki Ninja, out of Placerville, California.
We saw him running really well at Laguna Seca as well. And you can see right behind him now, Rocco Landers, and he's already starting to go to work, Greg, as they go up into the carousel. Rocco positions himself and just lets the bike run out of turn 5, carries all that speed, transfers it right into turn 6, goes to the front. So
Rocco Landers, the 97 on that green Kawasaki, now leads the way over Josh Cernay on a classic pass over the crest of the carousel. There's Cernay on the 21 coming back at him. Cernay, nope, not going to do it. Speaking of Josh Cernay, let's get to Hannah, who's got a report.
So the 21-year-old made his debut at Laguna Seca and qualified second here today, but what is really, really impressive for me about Josh is that he actually suffers from cystic fibrosis, which is a disease that affects the lungs and inhibits his ability to breathe as freely as other riders. So he has to work even harder than everyone else out there on the grid, so definitely pull him in today. I hope to see him make some in the future as well.
Rocco makes a big mistake there as he went down the race. Was just trying to run back around the outside of Rocco as they came through turn 10. Rocco had the better running back. Rocco doesn't know this track very well, so he's still learning the place as he goes around.
So Rocco Landers, the 97, fourth bike in your screen now, gives way. It's led by the 21 of Cernay. Kevin Almeida, our pole sitter on the 14. Here comes Rocco making aggressive moves. Wow. That's 2 and 1.
That's great. That's just so good. I mean, he just committed so much to going by both these guys going down into turn 4. and there's not a lot of room down there. So the commitment that Rocco made, he made it very early to go straight to the inside, very much like we see from Tony Ilias during the Superbike races, but he made the pass stick. And now look, Greg, see the run he's got out of the carousel? The corner speed that Rocco has on the small bikes is just incredible. He's going to look at Cernay as they go down into turn 7, and he's going to go up the inside of him, see if they can turn it back up underneath him. Now Rocco's got it. Rocco just lets go of the lever and then just carries a bunch of corner speed.
Using all the racetrack, the number 97, Rocco Landers. Making his move back up front after a mistake on the Ninja400R.com Norton Motorsports Dr. Farr entry. Here he goes into the chicane. Oleno trying to go up the inside of Cernay. He's going to get that done for the moment. There goes number 14. Not with a good drive. So Cernay's going to go back around. Side by side. All the while, Rocco Landers taking advantage of this race. Here's the final corner of Cernay up down the saddle for a moment as he gets stopped. Opportunity to try to break free. Didn't get a good start. Got swallowed up. Number 26, Mark Edwards, in 3rd spot.
Goes 48-2. Goes Rocco on that last lap. That was with a pretty aggressive pass down in turn 4, Greg. I wouldn't be surprised to see this be around mid-47 at some point during this race. I think Rocco will drop times. He's still, like I said, he's still getting used to the place. Back a little bit further, Brendan Kelson. Tremendous ride from him so far. He just gets by Cernay going into the carousel to move himself up into 4th place. So now he's kind of moved over to the right to protect that inside line as they go up into turn 7. And just behind them, Hunter Dunlap also as well. So Cernay goes back past Kelson as they roll off into 7. There's Dominic Doyle, he's in the pits. Looks like he's been having shifter problems, has Dominic, and it looks like it's continued.
So Rocco Landers now with over a 1-second lead on this field. Kevin Olmedo starting to stretch out over Mark Edwards. Mark Edwards is on the 26 machine.
Olmedo's all out of shape as they go to the end of there.
Edwards on the field like a 4-rider's wall recently. The start of the season. He finished 4th place at race number. 97 of Landers.
He can sell the second splits. They're pretty much the top four guys are all doing the same exact second split. So, but see, this is the split where Rocco makes up so much time. From that entry to the carousel, he just goes rolling through there. If you look, see how easy and simple his bike goes in there. And Mark Edwards now catching up to the back wall made a little. We saw Mark crash out of the Laguna race in turn 4. And just glad to see him back up, obviously. He didn't get hurt, which is good. Now he's battling for podium position.
Yeah, Mark Edwards missing the first part of the season. Why he's back in 16th in the points. And he showed up, started scoring points in round number 5, which is North America. Big shot in the arm. Forward to for 26.
Kevin's got such good a little bit to make it hard for Edwards to go up underneath him, going down into turn 7.
Yeah, it's really a cat and mouse game at this point. Doesn't look like anyone in this particular group of Kevin Almeida, the 14, 26 Mark Edwards, and 21 Josh Cernay has any type of speed where they can break away from this group. So the question becomes, with a lap and a half to go, where are you going to make a move to better your podium position? Because Kevin Almeida right now is in protection mode, but Josh Cernay in the fourth spot is blocking the attack.
And I think that it's really difficult to pass here, Greg, as we're coming up onto the white flag lap. It's very difficult to pass. So Josh Cernay's been able to sit back and watch what these two guys are doing, and nobody's really doing anything too much with each other. So it's going to take a
being able to, especially on our short schedule that we're in this year. But she's watching her tomorrow, Grant. I bet she's a lot better than 15.
No doubt. Celebrating 50 years of AMA road racing here at Sonoma Raceway. The first race taking place September 1969, Jason. I believe that was right before you were born. Yeah, thanks. On and off. We've been here over the years, but Sonoma Raceway, in terms of when we started here originally, back in 1969, it's the oldest stop on the calendar.
Yeah, I've been coming here great, but my dad was racing. The thing that's funny about Sonoma Raceway is how many changes it's had over the years. There's been so many different configurations. I think that you go here
showcase some rider talent from some local riders. Brian Perriott comes to mind, man. James Randolph, Steve Rapp.
Yeah, the right top of the list. There's so many. How about Andrew Lee, current AFM #1 rider right now? This is kind of a home place for him now. Stomping grounds is Northern Cal. Cameron Pobier.
Cameron
You go
Pobier,
right down the list. There's a number of Northern Cal kids and people that have come from out of this area.
So there's your Liqui Moly Junior Cup race #1 here at the Cycle Gear Championship of Sonoma. In the books, it's Rocco Landers, 1.5 seconds. And for Rocco, that's going to be his 8th win of the season. That's 8 wins in 10 races. What a season that this 14-year-old has put together. Definitely turning the heads of some teams for 2020. Too young though to move out of this class. Here's a look at the results. Olmedo, Mark Edwards, Josh Cernade, an incredible battle for a second spot. It's going to end up that way. The Kettleson, Dunham, Reese, Lottie, and T. Hobbs. So that was an abbreviated 9-lap race. We'll have more laps in this race tomorrow. By the way, Jason Pridmore, as we continue to look back through the field, you can see Jackson Blackman and Carl O'Gora, the last of our points gained positions. Tomorrow, Liqui Moly Junior Cup is going to be racing 12 laps, 3 more entertaining laps. Got to download information, Jay, for Olmedo, Edwards, and Cernade. They've got to figure out how to close this 1.5 second gap, and I guarantee you that Rocco Landers and his crew are going to go to work tonight and figure out how to make it even faster.
Oh yeah, getting those laps there is going to be really helpful for him. So
fastest lap will be credited to Josh Cernade at 147.798. After this one, Rocco will be taking a look at that one. Is Rocco able to go 47.8 late in this race? And this is what we expect from Liqui Moly Junior Cup. Laps continue to go faster and faster and faster, especially race #1, as riders continue to get this entire situation sorted out here at Sonoma Raceway and all the tracks that we go to. The race tomorrow for Liqui Moly Junior Cup is scheduled to begin at 1:10 p.m. local time. That's 4:10 on the east side of the country. For those of you in the middle, you can kind of figure out time changes on that one.
Pretty encouraging though for these other guys finishing 2nd, 3rd, 4th, Greg, to be all in the 47th along Rocco and be close. You see Josh Cernade had the quickest lap of the race. Let's get down to Anna with the Rocco Landers.